Hello guys, following popular demand, we have come back with Dalhousie University. And this time around, we are focusing on undergraduate scholarship program. And so we want to basically show you how you can actually secure 100% scholarship for your academic studies as an undergraduate at Dalhousie University in Canada. Before we do that, we would like to appreciate all those that have already subscribed to our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. It's because of you that our YouTube channel exists. And remember, at the BMI Care TV, we actually care about your interests. And this is why we keep sharing these opportunities that are available in different parts of the world. Opportunities that you can actually take advantage of so that you can, excel academically and professionally. If you are coming here for the first time, this is Dr. Brian Myler, a medical doctor by profession, specialized in psychiatry, and I am your host here at the BMI Care TV. So if the content that we share on this channel speaks to your interest, I would like to encourage you to please subscribe to our YouTube channel and go a step further and hit that notification bell so that each time we upload content of this nature, you will be amongst the first few to be notified. Without wasting much of your time, I would like to go direct into talking about Dalhousie University. And this time around, we are focusing on undergraduate scholarships. So to start, I just wanted to actually talk about some of the programs that are available at undergraduate level of study. So you can actually see them here, even as I scroll down, that we have accounting, acting theater, cultural science, agricultural business, agricultural economics, animal science, applied computer science, aquaculture, Arabic studies as a minor, biochemistry and molecular biology, biology in itself, bioveterinary science, Black African diaspora studies as a minor, business as a minor, and even as we continue, you can actually see this chemical engineering, chemistry, civil engineering, there's computer science, and as we go along, there's diagnostic medical ultrasound, there's electrical engineering, English as a major, environmental engineering, environmental science. So, in a nutshell, we have a whole host of programs here that you can actually pick for your studies as an undergraduate, whether you are coming direct from high school or you are actually, transitioning from your diploma from your college studies in your country and you would want to actually go and do your studies at this particular university. You can see all these programs here. And so I will not really waste time going down to look at each of these programs. But what I will do, as per custom, I'm going to share this link in the description box so that at your own time, you can actually scroll down and look at each of these programs to actually see which one appeals to your interest. And then you can now proceed and look at the academic requirement, admission requirements, so that you can actually see whether you should be applying to this particular university. And so I thought maybe we can also look at some of the academic requirements uh, because that would be very, very important. And when it comes to academic requirements, they have what is called the International view book. This is actually something that you would want to download. Again, I'm going to leave a link in the description box so that you can actually go through this particular document. If you are interested in this university and you want to actually look at the admission requirements to actually see where the qualifications that you have obtained from your country are captured in this particular document. Now, I actually took it upon myself to actually download this particular document, and in a nutshell, I would actually love to actually show you some of the admission requirements, and they are actually highlighting here. So you can actually see they are saying here admission requirements. And they mention here to say international students who meet university entrance requirements in their home country will normally be eligible for admission consideration at Dalhousie. And so you may need to visit that link for admission requirements specific to your country. And so when you visit this particular link, you will be able to actually see admission requirements that are specific to your country. Admission to programs is often competitive. Meeting the minimum averages noted below does not guarantee admission. So you may need to actually visit that to learn more about programs with other requirements. So you can actually see that they do highlight briefly here some of the requirements for some of the programs that they've highlighted here. So for example, applied computer science, they will require you to have English, mathematics, plus three other additional academic subjects. And your minimum average in the subjects should be 70%. So this is actually a requirement. And then if you go on the right, you actually see where they actually talk about the curriculum that one may have attended. For instance, they actually talk about countries with a 12-year educational system. So, for example, Zambia, where our education system is such that in high school plus secondary and primary school, that translates into 12 years. And so, one, in terms of minimum requirements, will need to have academic standing that is equal to 75% in 5 academic grade 12 subjects for them to be admitted in programs, that are requiring mathematics and so forth. And so if you want to look at, requirements that are specific to your country, just like I have highlighted, please go to this link and check your country specific requirements. But I thought in a nutshell, I could highlight that before we move on. So now, when it comes to scholarships for this particular university, a student who is enrolling for undergraduate studies can actually manage to secure 100% funding for their undergraduate studies. And how do they do that? So they do that in two ways. So the first one is that as you are applying for your program, you will also need to do one additional thing, which is filling in a form of for what they call the entrance scholarship or award form, so that you will be considered for all scholarships that are covered under the entrance scholarship program. So then that will be able to cover part of your costs to attend academic studies at this university. So that is one. Then the second one is that you need to now go a step further and complete scholarship application for external funding. So this is funding that is actually going to come from funding that, you know, is coming from donors, for example, and other organizations within Canada. And these organizations have actually been known to fund students who are studying undergraduate programs year in, year out. And so I will highlight briefly some of those. And then other organizations include churches that you may be attending, as a student. Those churches have also been known to actually fund students who are studying at this university. So now, for future students, you can actually see here that they highlight to say every year Dalhousie University awards millions in scholarships and bursaries to support incoming students. More than 2,000 entrance awards are available through our general entrance award application. Entrance awards are offered to students who are entering Dalhousie in the fourth semester. And so we are talking about students who will be starting their programs around August, September, thereabout. So for students who are entering during a winter or summer term, then they have to refer to these, scholarship programs that they may have to apply for. And then they now go further to talk about entrance awards and scholarships. If you are applying to Dalhousie directly from high school or have not completed any other transferable post-secondary study, please complete the general entrance award application to be considered for the majority of entrance awards and bursaries available. These are awarded based on academic achievement, leadership, extracurricular involvement, community service, financial need, and cultural identity. Please note a small number of awards do require you to actually submit a separate application. And as you can actually see, the 2023-2024 General Entrance Award application is now available for application, and the deadline is actually March 1, 2023. And so you do have time if you are interested in applying to this particular university. And so that is something that I thought we highlight about this. When it comes to applying for this particular scholarship program, there are two approaches. So there is the first approach where you have already been accepted to Dalhousie program. So you can actually click here and read more information if you have already been accepted to Dalhousie University. And then the second approach is where you have not yet been accepted to Dalhousie, program of study. And so you may need to click here and read more information about that. And so you can actually see here that for international students, for example, they say international students should submit a general entrance award application to be considered for all relevant entrance awards, including the specific awards listed below. And they need to follow the instructions above to apply. So this is basically what you need to actually know. And then there are some specific scholarships, for example, and these specific scholarships that you may be considered for once you have actually completed the entrance scholarship form, you will be considered for these scholarships. So like there's this scholarship called the Sankofa scholarship, and this actually covers a total amount of 48,000 Canadian dollars. And we are talking about $12,000 per year, and it's renewable for 4 years. And this is actually for Black African descent students from the Caribbean. And then there is the Richard and Melda Murray Jamaican Engineering Scholarship. And this is, in the range of $22,000 to $88,000. And it's renewable for 4 years. And this is for those who are interested in Bachelor of Engineering. And then there's the Corp Finance International Limited Kevin Andrews Indian Scholarship. And this is for students from India, and it's valued at $15,000. So that is what you are looking at. So that is one, scheme, the entrance scholarship awards. And then there's what is called the external scholarships and bursaries. So these are the different organizations that are known to fund students within Dalhousie. So these specific organizations, and in addition to that, there are these other clubs and organizations that may fund students who may be applying for studies at this university. And then there's the prestigious awards, particularly the 3M National Student Fellowship, which actually gives some form of funding to undergraduate students who are studying at this particular university. So now, let's go through some of these here that have been listed, the external resources that you may need to consider when you are applying, so that if you apply to this university, you will get 100% funding to actually study your program at an undergraduate level of study. So the first one is the Universities Canada, and there is a link there. You can actually see here that they even advertise scholarships on Twitter. So they have advertised scholarships on Twitter, and these guys are available on Twitter. So you can actually even follow them on Twitter so that you can actually see which scholarships are available for application. So like you can see here, could you receive $10,000? They have advertised this on Twitter to say the 2023 CIBC Commercial Banking and Wealth Management Scholarship for Black and Indigenous youth is now accepting application. And this is for the year 2023. So they have advertised this on Twitter. I've just gone on Twitter, and this is available on Twitter. And so now I actually tried to, let me just close that for now, and then we can begin to look at this. Yeah, so University Canada. Okay, when we get back there, yeah, so that advert is available for you to actually apply if you are considering applying to Dalhousie University for the fall semester 2023. And you can actually see that there's a whole host of funding available for you guys. And if you are loving this video so far, please give this video that thumbs up. And if you know somebody that might be interested in this particular video, please share this video. Share this video, because sharing is caring. And here at the BMI Care, we actually care. So now, if we do go a little bit further, you'll find that when we open this particular PDF document, you can actually see that this scholarship, which they have advertised on Twitter, is actually available for application for the 2022-2023 academic year. And they are saying that the deadline for this particular scholarship is January 27, 2023. So this is, information that is available for you to actually look through. And again, not to worry, I am going to leave these links in the description box so that you can actually simply click these links and at your own time, go through these links, do your own research, and once you are satisfied with the information, then go ahead and submit applications to this university. And then there's what is called the Inspire organization. So the Inspire organization again funds students. And just to read some information here on this particular organization, they say here, bursaries, scholarships, awards for post-secondary education, so post-secondary education programs, full and part-time studies in college, university, skilled trades, apprenticeships, and technology programs. There is one application for all of Indispire's bursaries, scholarships, and awards, with a few exceptions that you will see below. You only need to complete the application form once to be considered for all applicable bursaries, scholarships, awards. And the deadlines are September 2022 to August 2023. And this is what they're looking at. So this is for the academic year, September 2022 to August 2023. And the deadlines are highlighted here to say August 1, November 1, and February 1. So you still actually have time. And there is even the apply now here, which has been highlighted. So this is, scholarships, one of the external scholarships that you can actually consider if you are looking to, secure 100% funding for your academic studies at Dalhousie University. And then we have Scholarships Canada. Scholarships Canada has got these scholarships that are being advertised. So you can see that this one is specific to Western University. It's specific to Western University, and it's, closing on the February 14th, 2023. But there is this one here. There is this one here, which is not specific to any school, and it is offering $10,000. The Horatio Alger National Entrepreneurial Scholarship is offering that amount, and the deadline is March 15, 2023. And then, we have other scholarships here, which you can look at your own time. There is this other one here again for the 2023 academic year. This again is offering $10,000, and the deadline is September 1, 2023. So there are all these scholarships, guys. And here they are offering a total of $1 million. And this again is available up until September 1, 2023. You can actually keep looking, and you will see that there's a whole lot of scholarships. And Western University seems to have a good chunk of scholarships here on this website. Yeah, but those scholarships that are open to any university, if you are applying to Dalhousie, you can apply for those scholarships so that when you have finally secured funding, what you'll be talking about is 100% scholarship for you, with no worries or with few worries, even as you pursue your studies. Your focus will simply be to focus on academic studies and other, minor worries that may come your way. And then we come to the Community Foundation of Nova Scotia, which also is actually highlighting a lot of scholarships here. You can actually see them here. There is scholarships by area of interest. So for instance, if we said African Nova Scotia, so they will give us two different scholarships, and you can click those and look at them. So if we did click at each of these, we'll find that the deadline is April 30th for the first one. And then you'll find that the deadline for the second one is also highlighted here. It is June 21. And so if you go back, you can actually explore all these and say arts. If you are interested in arts and culture and heritage, you are looking at all these scholarships being available to you, and you can actually apply for these scholarships. And you can read much more information on this particular website. If you are interested in education, those will be the scholarships you'll be applying for. If you're interested in environment and nature, there's that scholarship there. If you are interested in, let's say, sports and recreation, then those two scholarships over there. So this is basically, information about the scholarships that are available that you can benefit from if you are applying to Dalhousie University. So the approach is basically to apply for the entrance scholarships and also to apply for external funding so that you have 100% funding. And then there is the prestigious awards here, which was the last one that I talked about. And then this one actually is covering, undergraduate students who are enrolled for full-time studies at Dalhousie, and they are receiving a student fellowship winners award of $5,000. So this is again something that you may need to apply for separately once you have been accepted in this university. So these are the scholarships, friends. And so if you are interested in applying to this university, you might want to look through the links that I'm going to put in the description box so that at your own time, you can actually look through those links and then, consider applying to this university. And if you have any questions, you can actually contact the admissions advisor. They will be able to actually reach out to you within 7 to 10 days. And so that way you will be able to have addressed all questions around applying to this university. So lots of opportunities there, friends, and you do not have excuses not to take advantage of this opportunity that is coming on a silver platter to you. And as BMIK TV, we have shared the opportunity because we care about you. And if you did like this video, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you share this video. Let it become viral so that more people can take advantage of opportunities such as this one. And if you came here for the first time and you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, please subscribe. There are more videos of this nature. And if you have not watched our previous videos, we have shared lots of videos which are talking about funding. Funding, in the United States, funding in Canada, funding in the United Kingdom. And very soon we'll be sharing videos about funding in some universities in Australia. And so you do not want to miss such information. And all you need to do for you not to miss such information is to first of all subscribe. Then second, you go a step further and hit that notification bell, selecting all notifications so that each time we share videos of this nature, you will be amongst the first few to be notified. And so, thank you so much for watching this particular video. I'll be looking forward for your comments in the comment section, and I'll be looking forward to your feedback. Thank you so much. And for now, I can simply say bye-bye until we meet next in another video.